Damit willkommen zurück zu D4. Ich bin hier noch zum Bücherregal gegangen und da habe ich ein Scrapbook gefunden. Albuminhalt 2. Mickey Normans Geschichte aus der Grauzone 1. Spontane menschliche Selbstentzündung. Ein Mensch geht plötzlich in Flammen auf und verbrennt in kürzester Zeit. Glauben Sie an solche Phänomene? Letzten Monat ereignete sich ein bizarrer Fall in Boston. Feiert, Ein Student feierte am Wochenende mit Freunden. Plötzlich wurde er von Flammen umzingelt und verbrannte zu Tode. Die Leiche des Opfers wurde vor den Augen seiner entsetzten Freunde vom Feuer verzehrt. Nachdem die Flammen gelöscht waren, blieben nur noch seine Fingerspitzen und ein Häufchen schwarzer Asche von ihm übrig. Das ist noch nicht alles. In Boston ereignen sich in letzter Zeit mehrere unerklärliche Dinge. Ich werde dorthin aufbrechen und diesen bizarren Vorfällen auf den Grund gehen. Das nächste Mal melde ich mich wahrscheinlich bereits aus Boston. Sie können sich schon auf meine Erkenntnisse freuen. Gott, ey, dass man das so schließen muss. Album-Inhalt 1, Olympische Winterspiele 2014. Neues vom Eishockey. Letzte Woche wurden die Kandidaten für die Mannschaft der Olympischen Winterspielen 2014 in Sotschi bekannt gegeben. Die Kandidaten müssen sich jetzt im Training beweisen, um es am Ende in den Kader zu schaffen. Vor 4 Jahren standen sich die USA und Kanada zum ersten Mal seit Salt Lake City 2002 im Finale gegenüber. Sicher seither hatten die USA keine Gelegenheit einer Revanche für ihre Niederlage mit nur einem Punkt Rückstand. Diesmal ist man wild entschlossen, gegen Kanada den Titel zu holen und die Erwartungen der Öffentlichkeit ruhen schwer auf der diesjährigen Auswahl. Bittet dieses Turnier endlich die Chance auf die lang ersehnte Revanche. Okay. Nein, Schönchen. Ja, ich dachte, ich könnte jetzt wieder. Steht ja da. Aber ich kann nicht. Nee, das wollte ich nicht. Ah, egal. Geh mal weiter. Ah, okay, scheinbar muss ich ins Bett. Ich soll ins Badezimmer, okay. Oh, warum kann ich das nicht sehen? Ja, jetzt kann ich hier rein. Eigentlich wollte ich rasieren, aber das geht scheinbar nicht.
I was lucky to survive. Ironically, though, I've got a best piece of evidence still lodged in my head.
Hm? Ist auch im Winter warm. Oh, der hat ein beheizbares Klo.
When a desire goes unfulfilled, it only increases in power, stagnating like a blocked pond. Those are the mementos I seek. Those are the kind of memories that will invite me back into the past.
Ganz kurz bevor ich das mache. Da, das wollte ich. Aha, okay. Das sind also die Statistiken. Was haben wir hier? Die Geschichte des internationalen Films, die Filmfestspiele von Cannes. Wie jedes Jahr freuen wir uns auf die Filmfestspiele von Cannes, welcher Beitrag wird mit der Goldenen Palme geehrt werden. Bevor wir einen Blick auf die Nominierten werfen, wenden wir uns kurz der Geschichte des Festivals zu. Die Filmfestspiele von Cannes sollten erstmalig 1939 stattfinden und wurden zum Teil als Konkurrenzveranstaltung zu den Filmfestspielen Venedig konzipiert. Der Zweite Weltkrieg, der ausgerechnet am Tag der Festspiele ausbrach, verhinderte dies jedoch und so fanden die ersten Filmfestspiele von Cannes erst nach Kriegsende im Jahr 1946 statt. Bei den Festspielen kam es immer wieder zu Störungen, doch die Veranstaltung hat überlebt und findet bis heute statt. Ist das bei uns auch die goldene Himbeere? Die goldene Palme? Ich weiß es jetzt gar nicht mehr. Mit Unmengen an Kohlensäure, natürlich nehme ich das. Ah, jetzt. Nee, ich will nicht schlafen. Ah, jetzt kann ich so umziehen. Schnorrer Katzenleo. Schildpatt Katzenleo. Okay. Oh, nice. Spy Fiction. Nee, da ist das cool. Ja, okay. Spy Outfit. Das gibt mir auf alles was. So, was hat der? Alter Beamterjacke. Na, das sieht doch nett aus. So. Das sehen wir aus wie Splinter Cell. Jetzt können wir auch rein. Jetzt setzen wir uns auf Klo und benutzen das Momentum. Okay, ich kann nichts machen, außer zurückgehen. Na gut. Dann kann ich auch genauso gut hier wieder raus.
Teddy. Thanks for all the help.
Ah, no problem, David. We're partners. I may have quit the force, but that fact won't change. Hell, if you trace it all the way back, if I hadn't asked you to join up in the first place...
Teddy.
No. Don't give me that look, Amanda. I'm just trying to give him a reason to live.
Ey! Ah.
Little Peggy. Time has been frozen for me since that day. Will I see you this time?
Bang Zoom Galaxy of Terror. Und Gevo. Digital Media. Unreal Engine. Simplicum. Revise. Okay. Wow. Ja. Kalorien. 3600 Kalorien. Ja. Bisschen mehr als sonst. Ah. 32, okay, weiter geht's. Monochrom-Set, Abenteurer-Set und noch was. Bin ich.
David.
This is a story of a man with a very strange fate.
Hey, look. It's like I've grown wings.
Der gordische Flocken?
The lavatory. On an airplane. Another successful dive. Bunch of memories called mementos. Allows me to dive into the past. The day little Peggy was killed, I survived. Miraculously, somehow, I survived. In exchange for losing my memory, I gained this power. That has to be a sign of something. The past will surely tell me the truth. Look for the... I can't get a voice out of my head. Who killed her? Just who is Dee? The only way to silence that voice is to change my fate.
Oh, ich muss dann was nehmen zu mir, dass ich mehr Ausdauer habe.
Who is Dee? Killer? Conspirator? Mastermind? Witness? Or maybe...
Habe ich was im Inventar? Nein. Ja.
Vanishing from an airplane during a flight? That's impossible. There's gotta be something I'm missing.
Was machst du denn?
David.
Little Peggy?
Sir, are you okay? You look like you've just seen a ghost.
Das.
Not a ghost. Just the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. Hmm?
Please, not today.
Just for a second, I actually thought little Peggy had come back to life.
I have to get back to work.
Sure, no problem, Olivia.
Just one thing, sir. You're surely aware that we carry a passenger list aboard.
Huh. Memorized it, have you?
We don't take kindly to stowaways, if that's what you are.
A stowaway, am I? Well, Miss Olivia Jones. Maybe you're on to me.
Gott sei Dank, ich habe wieder ein bisschen was.
The courier is gonna vanish, is he? No matter what trick he uses, I'll get to the bottom of this. Being this high really removes the feeling of being in the air at all, but I'm still not gonna jump out.
Ach, come on. Du Sack. Okay, was mal hier. Die Uniform passt ihr nicht.
Watch where you're going. Is anything the matter?
You mentioned the passenger list?
Oh, I'm sure it's just my mistake.
You really do have it memorized?
I thought I did, but I'm still new at this job. It's probably just my mistake. I'm sorry I said anything.
Is it true that there's a United States Marshal aboard this flight?
Why would you ask such a thing?
I heard some of the other crew talking. Let's hope she buys that.
I have no idea.
No idea at all? Isn't the passenger list burned into your memory?
Even if I did know, I couldn't tell you. Why would you care to know, may I ask?
Oh, just a passing interest. You called me a stowaway, didn't you?
My apologies for that, sir.
What did you mean?
Nothing really. No deep meaning.
Nothing at all?
I must apologize if I have upset you. I didn't mean to. I'm truly very sorry.
Okay. Ist fair. Aber scheinbar gibt's hier einen Marshal. Aber sonst gibt's hier da.
This emergency door is sealed up tight. Just where does the courier plan on making his escape from?
Gehen wir mal weiter.
What's wrong with you? Hey!
You're a United States Marshal. You're transporting a key witness, but reading a
Ja.
completely different file. Does that just mean you're passionate about your job? Or is there something else going on here?
You. What are you doing here?
Derek Buchanan, United States Marshal. The owner of the memento I used to get here, along with a name that starts with D. 2 signs I can't ignore.
I said I'd kill you if I saw you again, didn't I, boy?
It seems we've already met somewhere. I can tell you the details, but it might take a while.
I don't want your life story. Do I need to spell it out to you? Get lost.
I'm afraid that doesn't work for me. I've got business with him. Antonio Rabbit Zapatero, a dealer of the drug called Real Blood. Apparently, he also has evidence that could lead to the identity of D. If that's true, it makes him the most important person on this flight.
You really have a death wish, don't you? Yet you might be the one who dies. How dare you?
You should get out as quickly as you can. I'll keep the fountain pen to remember you by.
Ein Füller der Federal Marshal Derek Buchanan gehörte, wahrscheinlich aus den Beständen der Verwaltung. Der Füller ist zwar ein schönes Schreibutensil, doch die Feder ist verbogen, wodurch er unbrauchbar wird. Anscheinend wurde er nicht gerade sorgfältig behandelt. Ich will das. Danke. Mal hier. Erdnüsse. Die nehme ich mal. Erdnüsse. Yes. Gehen wir mal zu der.
Sir, may I help you?
Nö. Machen wir das mal. Der Kaugummi hier da klebt. Ich hoffe, hier gibt es noch mehr zu essen.
I know I heard it.
But of course.
Again, I know I heard
Okay, was haben wir hier? Oh,
These look like souvenirs from the trip.
noch mehr Erdnüsse. Ach, drücken. Oh.
Snow on the front, cherry blossoms on the back. They change them according to the season?
It isn't totally atrocious, but hardly avant-garde now, is it?
Ach du
Expecting
Scheiße.
less flying coach, of course. Would it have killed them to use a little real stitching? Honestly.
And who might you...
I don't ask for opinions from the uninspired. Suki, baby, what do you think? Dress all the seats white, then crown them with a single pink stag beetle? Oh, yes! Or maybe change all these to black lights, but not too dramatic. Just play it
Does
straight.
your mannequin ever reply?
She's not a mannequin. She's my partner.
She is?
Yes, she is. I'm Duncan, and this is Suki. We're top fashion designers, the both of us.
Duncan. So this guy's also a D.
Some people just don't get it, no matter how many times you tell them.
My bad, I'm sure. Can I ask you something?
I don't need your opinion. After all, I have Suki. The sunglasses in particular are strikingly progressive, don't you think? This is avant-garde. The epitome of my next theme.
Was zur Hölle? Der Arme trifft echt nur
The cot that was
komische
blocking the
Leute.
aisle has been moved. Now I can expand my search area a little wider.
Ich habe leider nichts.
Hmm?
4,539? 4,540? There's something fishy going on here.
Nicht noch nur eine
The west
Verrückte.
side window. The sun's setting there, so that's the west. The west side window, the angle of the setting sun, that is the left side in regard to our direction of travel. That window right there, that window made a noise, didn't it? You heard it, right? I have to inform Dr. Johnson. Going to Washington, D.C. by plane. Nonsense. Absolute nonsense.
She has her name written on everything she owns. She's a D too?
This is so bad. This plane is going down.
It's okay, there's no problem.
Oh, shut your mouth. There were lightning strikes on the flight over. There's most definitely a problem. The window will keep on creaking. Suddenly, it will break.
Karen,
We'll
shut
turn
up.
like crazy. Lightning will hit us again. A direct hit.
Lightning?
Yes, lightning. It'll blow an engine up this time, that's for sure. And what happens then, Mr. No Problem? This plane won't be flying anymore. You agree with me now, right? This plane is going down.
No. This plane didn't crash.
What? Didn't crash? Did it? How the fuck do you know that? Who the hell do you think you
Is
are?
there a problem, madam?
This dumb shit here is fucking with me. I told him the noise the window is making is bad news. I told him.
Well, madam, I'm sure you did. Very well.
I just...
Please allow me to
it's
handle this.
unbelievable.
Well, well.
So mad in
Let
my
me
life.
see now. Mr. Young, wasn't it? I have to admit, I
didn't expect to ever see you again.
I can't imagine why.
Das muss die sein.
It's unbelievable. I will not do it. I will not just...
This flight attendant seems to know me. I have no idea when I met him, however. For me,
Der Typ ist
our
definitiv die.
first meeting is a past that hasn't happened yet.
You are quite the stubborn mule. The type who won't stay dead even if he gets killed, maybe. I wonder. If you're going to cause trouble, I may have to eject you from the game.
Trouble? Me? Your watch was about to fall off. It looks expensive, so I didn't think you'd want to lose it. I'm just a polite, helpful passenger. Look, Ref, if you're gonna bench anyone, bench her.
And I heard it. And if you don't listen to me, I don't know what
Pah,
to do.
ausgespielt.
Just listen.
1:0
Now
für
I've got
mich.
3 people with names that start with D. Deborah Anderson, Duncan, and Derek Buchanan. To be honest, I still don't know if any one of them is who I'm after. But there's a
Nein.
load of room for suspicion. Isn't that right, little Peggy?
So, wo ist die Frau? Ein Stück vorne, glaube ich. Da. Okay.
Why don't people understand?
The window noise bugs you that much?
Okay, hot stuff. Let me ask you then. You're saying it doesn't bug you at all? It's making sounds. Sounds that you aren't supposed to hear. What'll happen if it breaks? The plane will crash! How can everyone be so calm?
If she is D, then just what is she planning?
Hey, you! Will you go and check that all the other windows are okay?
Excuse me?
I'd love to do it myself, of course. But I've got to count the squeaks this fucking window here makes. So I want you to go and check on them. I bet they are squeaking away in places I've never even dreamed of. Oh, I dare not even imagine it. I dare not even imagine any of it. Okay, so listen carefully. Here's what I got. The windows creak on a set cycle.
In other words...
If not a single window creaks within that length of time, we are safe. So, I need you to hurry around to a number of places and check them. If you can't check all the windows within the time, you'll prove nothing. The very safety of this plane is resting on your shoulders.
Why mine?
Go get to work. Ready? Set? Go, 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 go! Go, go!
Okay, ich habe 3 von 10. Läuft die Zeit davon. Noch 3. Irgendwo habe ich noch eins. Ich hab noch 2 Fenster vor mir. Das kann doch nicht sein. Da. Okay.
That's a pretty good workout.
Excellent. None of the other windows made a noise, right?
Ja, wenigstens mehr Leben.
I would have done better when I was back on the force.
The safety of the windows is assured.
Good. Glad to hear it.
However,
Oh,
there's still plenty of danger lurking on this plane.
Du bist eine
Can
davon.
you handle a double investigation? Something's been on my mind, so I took this chance to reread some old notes.
you have your old notes.
Yes, of course I do. What would be the point of not having them with me at all times? Here's one. 1 year, 2 months, and 11 days ago, a commercial on cable TV. So completely terrifying. My handwriting is all squiggly from trembling in fear. Apparently, as carpets age, their corners start to get folded back. I checked a carpet corner just now, and there was more than 1 inch of peel back. Surely there are more of these silent assassins lurking on board. Who knows what apocalyptic shithole scenario we might be facing? I need you to go and check for them, and do it quick, smartass. Go get to work. Ready? Set? Move, move, move!
Wie soll ich das überprüfen? Ich weiß nicht. Ah, da. Okay, irgendwo. Fehlen noch 3. Aber wo? Da ist nichts mehr. Da. Hier.
None of the carpets were peeled back.
Really? You're sure? Good. As Dr. Johnson always says, inspections only have meaning when performed regularly.
Words to live by.
The possibility of her being D seems very slim at the moment, but my prejudice may be concealing the truth from me. Until I obtain concrete proof that she's not involved, I can't remove her name from the list of D candidates. Were you fighting with that male crew member all this time?
Fighting? I was educating him. Educating him to the danger we are in. He was just like that on the flight over too. You can't be too careful. He obviously has trouble understanding the emotions of others. See, he's always having to calm himself down with that inhaler thing. It's all here in my notes.
Just what are you planning wearing your life jacket like that?
Planning? Ha! What are you blathering about now?
Maybe you're hoping to stage a daring mid-air escape?
Let me ask you then. Why aren't you wearing your life jacket? What if something does happen? Show me proof that there'll be time to get one out and put it on, eh? It's like Dr. Johnson always says. Be proactive, not reactive.
So what kind of something do you think will happen up here?
You're slower than you look. What do you think? On an airplane?
Abduction?
What? Abduction? From an airplane? What are you smoking, shitbrain? I'm talking about the plane crashing. Crashing! It's like Dr. Johnson always says. Being prepared is half the battle.
You take notes on everyone you meet?
Yeah? You got a problem with that?
Not necessarily. But why?
It's all part of my methodology for achieving peace of mind.
Peace of mind? Really?
Yes, methodology for achieving peace of mind. It's like Dr. Johnson always says, there are no guarantees in life. Find a way to achieve peace of mind.
Who is this Dr. Johnson?
A doctor at the hospital I work at. He's so intelligent and so kind. He always tells me ways to keep out of harm's way. So thoughtful.
So how does he say you should stay out of harm's way?
Okay, what happens if you are in a diner and get served coffee that's too hot? What would you do?
I just drink it.
And you'd get burnt as a result. What you need is an industrial thermometer. This bad boy can measure up to 100 degrees Celsius in 0.1 degree increments. It's like Dr. Johnson always says. Wait for hot coffee to cool before drinking it. Oh, and the best temperature for perfect hot coffee is between 82 and 85.
Das stimmt.
Do you have notes on that pair in the very back row?
Of course I do.
What do they say?
Why should I tell you? I'm doing all this hard work for my own peace of mind. Not for you or yours. Understand? It's like Dr. Johnson always says, you must obtain your own peace of mind through your own hard work.
Are you serious?
What? Of course I'm serious. Do you know how dangerous hot coffee can be? Do you? There have been lawsuits over it. Suits of law. It's like Dr. Johnson always says, you must approach every minor thing as though it is heart surgery, even if you know in your own heart that it truly is only minor.
I'll work hard next time. Honestly, I will.
Just this once, then. It's like Dr. Johnson always says, keep your notes concise.
Gott sei Dank muss ich mit
Next
der nicht mehr
time,
reden.
you'll have to take notes yourself.
This really is just to achieve peace of mind?
Sounds like an accusation to me.
Well, your notes are very detailed. It sounds more like you're investigating something. Or someone. You really aren't planning anything?
I'm going to be putting a watch carefully by my notes on you.
Anyone else on your watch carefully list then? I'd say you might watch yourself carefully, for example.
You've got some serious psychological issues, haven't you? How about I introduce you to
Oh
Dr.
mein
Johnson?
fucking Gott. Gott sei Dank.